Hey guys, I'm going to do a get ready with me video today. I've already put my moisturizer on, which is the oil-free moisturizer for combination skin from Neutrogena. I usually just use one pump of this, and it soaks in pretty well. And then I've already got my rose salve from Bidwell on my lips. It's one of my favorite ones. You can get it at Bath and Body Works. It's like $5 or something. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with foundation. I use two foundations mixed together, which is the Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation from NYX, and I'm in the shade 01 Ivory, and then I've got the Clinique Super Balanced Makeup, and I'm in the color 03 Ivory. So they're both pretty neutral, but this one's just a little bit too dark for my skin and this one's too light, so when I mix the two together they work really perfect. This thing out. Okay, and we're just going to blend that together, and I use a stippling brush, and this is from Real Techniques, which I got this one at Ulta. I think my favorite part about doing this in front of the window is that I live in an apartment complex, and like right now when my neighbors are pulling up, they're looking in my window like, why does she have a video camera in her bedroom? And these neighbors don't really even know me yet because we haven't lived here for very long, so they probably think I'm nuts. Okay, so we've got all that on. Yeah, she's looking at me like I'm nuts. That's normal. Okay, I'm just going to take my fingers and blend the rest of it out, because with the stippling brush, I can still see brush strokes. So we just go through and just smooth this out with our fingers. And it has really good coverage. Honestly, I like it. I have a lot of uneven areas and a lot of redness. So now if I can just pick this back up and get this back in my nose. And I always take my nose stud out to put the foundation on, just because I don't like the foundation gunking up around it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to use is my Bass Professional. It's my camouflage kit. And I use a different one of these every time. Like, it just depends on what I'm doing. Like, I'm going to use these two mixed together, which this one is like a yellow and this one's more of a, you can't even tell the difference on camera, but I'm just going to mix them together and use them. And if you hear anything in the background, it's my son watching Elmo, because Elmo keeps him happy. He loves Elmo. And they're baking a cake for Hampton's mommy's birthday on Elmo. It's kind of cute. I'm at least thankful that he is addicted to Elmo and not Barney, because I am not a fan of Barney at all. Okay, I'm going to keep mixing those concealers and just getting around my mouth. I know a lot of people, when they conceal, they just do it right here under their eye. You need to do this and then all of this, kind of like a triangle, to really get it nice and even. Okay, so now I've got all that. I'm going to still keep using this palette, and I'm going to dip into this one down here, which is a much, much darker color, but I'm just going to get a little bit of that right here. And I'm just going to line my nose. And line right here. I've only done this for a couple of days, so I'm still kind of experimenting with it. So, but with this, you just lightly kind of rub it in. And it just kind of slims my nose down because I have a really large nose. Okay, and then we're going to go in with our cheeks here. That's what's nice about having these palettes. Because I used to do makeup, I don't do makeup anymore because I switched the company that I work for. I don't like do booth rental or anything on my own anymore. Like, I still do makeup for people occasionally, but it's very rare and they're usually just friends. And it's not like they pay me for it anyway, so but I switched companies, so I'm not doing booth rental anymore, so I don't really do makeup. So, but I bought this because I was doing makeup, because obviously you do all different shades and you need all of these. Well, if it's just you, you're only going to use like maybe these first 6 shades, so these are really nice because you can do all the different blending. When you want different colors, if you want eyeshadow bases, you can use these too, which is really nice. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do after that is take my e.l.f. bronzer. This is in the color Glow. They finally made these available at our Walmart, so I picked one of these up there just to try it, and I really like it. And I just take a stippling brush, which is also the e.l.f. small stippling brush, and I just kind of dip that in there, tap off the excess, and run it along that line. I look so pale right now. Like, the camera makes me way more pale than what I'm used to. Okay, that is not all the way blended. I realize that. Just wait. I'm also going to take my Soho London brush. It's just like a flat blush brush. And then I'm going to take my Candid Coral, which is my favorite kind of blush from e.l.f. Just going to get that in there. And get more on the backs of my cheeks, and then just kind of slowly fade it forward. This goes with my nice pink shirt that I'm wearing too. And I like this because it doesn't pick up a lot of color. And since, as you can see on the camera, I'm a little bit more pale than what I normally am, but I'm pretty pale. So it's nice to not have something that picks up so much color. Because I am pale. It's okay, I like being pale. I'm proud of it. And I always do it just a tiny bit heavier than what I would normally do it at, because I blend all of it together once I'm done. So then what I'm going to do is take my flat, or not my flat, but my little kabuki brush, and we just blend all of this together. There's nothing on it, this is just a plain kabuki brush. See? And it blends it out nicely. Then I'm going to take my Clinique powder in O2 Neutral. And just I don't even know where I got this brush from, maybe Walmart, but it's so soft. And I'm just going to run that along there. And it really does make a difference, especially with like packing it under my eye. Like you can already see a whole lot of a difference, all that. I really, really like this stuff. Of course, you can get it at a Clinique counter. And I put it everywhere on my face except where I've already got like the blush and stuff at. I don't ever go over that again. I have it right there. That's alright. Okay. That was easy. Next thing I'm going to do is take my NYX eyeshadow base, and this is the white base in ESB01. And I'm just going to dip my ring finger in there, and it's really, really, really vivid. And I just take what's on the one finger. I don't ever have to dip it again because it's a lot. Okay. Next I'm going to take a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil, and I think I'm going to use, it's like an iced mocha, 617 iced mocha, which is a very pretty, like, just a really pretty brown color, and I'm just going to run that over my lid. Doesn't have to be pretty because you're going to blend it out anyways. Okay. Next, we're going to take our Naked palette from Urban Decay. I've had both of these palettes. I actually sold my Naked #2 just because I don't know, they're so much similar that I prefer the first Naked palette just because I like it more. And then I'm going to take a flat brush, which I did not get out. Grab one of my flat brushes. I'm going to use the e.l.f. one. I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes. I really like them. But this is just a professional eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. It's just the really, just the flat ones. And we're going to go in with the color Sidecar, which is the fourth one over, this one right here. It's like a shimmery champagne brown color. A bit darker than champagne. And we're just going to pat that onto our lid. They slamming their doors. That's the fun of living in an apartment complex, is that you have a lot of neighbors. A lot of neighbors that get pissed off really easily too, apparently. Okay, next I'm going to take, this is from Coastal Scents, and it's had the crap beat out of it, but it's still one of my favorite brushes. But this is just a flat, it's not flat, oh my gosh, it's a kind of a really thin brush. And I'm going to go in with the color Dark Horse. This one right here. So we use Sidecar, we're going to skip on down to Dark Horse right here. I hate that gunmetal color, it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just because blue doesn't look that great on my eyes. And we're just going to go right in here, kind of in a V-shaped, a very filled in V-shape. Right there at the corner. And we're just going to extend it just the tiniest bit right out there. He's doing something down there. I can hear him. Oh, we got a microwave yesterday. And it's still sitting on the floor because I have not replaced our other microwave with it. So he is in that microwave playing. I knew I recognized that sound. It's not plugged in or anything. He just likes to play with the microwave. He's a silly boy. They're playing the matching game on Elmo. The little boy is so cute. He's like, they don't match. He's adorable. Okay, I'm going to take that same brush. I'm just going to wipe it off. And I'm going to go in with Naked, which is right next to Sidecar. It's right before it. And then this one over here is Buck. So we would Sidecar, Dark Horse. Now we're going to go back to Buck over here. Or I'm sorry, Naked, not Buck. And I'm just going to put that Naked right here in the crease and right above it. So it really blends in pretty well with my skin, so you can't really see a whole lot of it, but it just adds that tiny bit of definition. Just helps it blend better. Okay, and then I'm going to take my My Glam fluffy brush, and we're just going to blend that through. I'm actually going to use this. And I love how the colors from the Naked palette, they blend so easily. They all just kind of flow together, and I love that. Okay, next I'm going to take a flat, and this is kind of a fatter, flat brush. But we're going to take that one, and we are going to go in with Hustle, which is just 2 down from Dark Horse. That's this one right here. So we're going to go in with Hustle, and we're just going to get the tip on that. We're going to tap off the excess, and we're going to just kind of push it in to our lower lash line. Okay, we're not going to try and run it along like that. We're just going to push it in. Only reason is because I get really messy with it, and I end up getting it everywhere. I love Hustle. It's such a pretty color. I'm going to add some of that Hustle to the very corner over here just a little bit. I love that dark purple color. It's so pretty. Just a little bit just to darken that corner up. Okay. And then I'm going to do one last step. I just need a brush for it. We're going to go in with, who is this from? This is also another My Glam brush, and it's just kind of it's very stiff bristle. It's not soft or anything, but we're just going to go in with Half Baked, which is that really shimmery gold one. And we're just going to run that on the inner corner. Give it a little sparkle. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is I usually do my eyebrows next. I have messed around with so many different eyebrow gels, and I can't talk today. These little kits that have the powder and the wax in them, and this is not like, it looks like it would match, right? And it just, the powder is way too light. Like the gel matches just fine, but it's the powder that irritates the crap out of me. But I'm going to use a little bit. Maybe if I find a different powder. But I mean, the wax works. The wax isn't bad at all. And this is just a flat angle brush. And I am not the best at filling in eyebrows. I downright suck. I can't fill in my own eyebrows. I can fill in other people's eyebrows, no problem. I'm trying to fill in my own. Freaking physics can't do it. It's ridiculous. Even with these really simple to use eyebrow kits, I still... My eyebrows, I get them from my mother. They're very sparse, like right up in here. Which is why I don't have any, like, the hairs are there, I promise. You can see them, see? But they're just really sparse. Okay, so we're good on that. I put the gel in. I'm not going to use the powder in this, though. I'm going to do something different. And I'm going to use my e.l.f. the eyebrow gel. And I am just going to leave that gel in there like that and just put this in there. No powder. I'll see how well that holds up today because I don't go to work until 4, so I'll see how well that holds up today. Okay, and next we've got to get out our eyeliner, which I'm probably just going to use a plain. Got every eyeliner color under the sun. But I think I'm just going to use a plain black eyeliner. My favorite one is the NYX. Well, I've got 2 different NYX ones. I've got like the ones that are specialty, like, they're not specialty, they're, like the Ultra Gliding, like the Urban Decay duplicate ones. I love the NYX ones that like the slide on or glide on. But I'm going to use just a regular 901 black. I just had to sharpen it really quick. And we're just going to take that on our waterline. They do come out pretty smooth for your waterline. I mean, you can even see a different. It closes my eye a little bit, but I like how it makes it look. Just run that on our inner. First time I had someone ever do, like, I didn't even know you could do that with your eyes until I had somebody else do it to me at a, when I was in cosmetology school. We all got to participate in a hair show that was put on by, like, it was kind of this big hair convention that was at a really nice hotel in Yuma where I used to live in Arizona. And Matrix was the company that we got to do the runway show for. And I was so stoked about it because it was awesome. So much fun. So they like crazy highlighted my hair and like I didn't even look like me, but they had it all up in these like pin curl type things. Well, they brought somebody in to do our makeup and so that's what she did. She like kept trying to do this and get in my waterline. After probably 7 minutes, she said, forget it, go do it yourself. Like she got really pissed off at me because it was so weird to have somebody near my eyeball. I was like, oh, this is creepy, don't do that. So I couldn't do it, and needless to say, it was bad. So, I'm going to take my Revlon eyelash curler, and we're just going to get to the base of those, hold it down for a few seconds, the mid, and then the ends. Mostly at the base is where I keep it the longest. Mid, ends. Okay. And I've got 2 different mascaras. I really don't, my favorite's the fall season. I just ran out, well, I didn't run out of it. It's drying out, so to me I ran out of it because it's like, it's drying out. It's gross. I mean, there's probably a hell of a lot in there, but you know, I've had it out for more than 3 months and I am all about that 3-month rule. So I'm going to use the Lash Blast Volume by CoverGirl. I am a Maybelline fan, but this Lash Blast Volume is not bad at all. I wish the formula would just dry a little bit faster. And I love the Maybelline Falsies because it separates and it adds so much volume, especially at the base of my lashes. I've got really long lashes, but I don't have, my lashes aren't thick though. Which is what my problem is, I don't have thick lashes. Like, see, you can't really even tell a whole lot of a difference. I even have mascara on. Here, we'll do this so I can get closer for you guys. And I start at the base and I wiggle and roll. Which took me a couple of days to get down. And I started doing that because of Panacea 81. Her name is Lauren Luke here on YouTube, and I love her to pieces. I've got a book written by her, and she's not even from the US. She's really nice though. But I think she's from like England. But I really, really like her. Her makeup tips, and she's just so down to earth, and she's wonderful. She's like not all up with this YouTube hype. She's not in it just to make money, and like I really like her a lot. I love how down to earth she is. Okay, so this pretty much completes the makeup look for today. I can zoom in on the eyes. You can see them a little bit better. Of course, my nice sparse eyebrows, my zit right there. So these are the eyes. And of course, my cheeks and my blush. Okay. I'm probably just going to stick with clear. Just because my eyes have so much going on. I don't want to stick with anything else. Okay, so that's perfect. So that is pretty much it for this video. It is really, really long. It's like 26 minutes, so I'm probably going to do a little editing on it. We'll see. But I hope you guys have an awesome day. This is on a new channel for me. I used to be on a different channel called Hair and Makeup 87, which I am going to get some of the videos off there and re-upload them onto this channel, but I'm tired of having that channel. Like, there's just some things, we're getting rid of that channel. And we're going to start this one, which is the Sheer Stylist 26. We're going to go ahead and keep this one. So, kind of like a new chapter in life, we get to do a new YouTube channel. So we'll do it that way. And I'll start a blog, and I'm going to redo all that stuff too. So if you were subscribed to that channel, subscribe to this one because it's the same thing. And I'll put a link on that one to tell people to subscribe to this one. So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.